Right, here we are then, our final two matches of the season. We play against Lions and against Boca Juniors. Two teams that, Lions who beat 3-0 in the previous match and Boca Juniors who beat 2-1 as well. So, both games that we know we can win. Since the league did split into two, we have not lost a game. And hopefully, we can finish the season off that way as well. So, without further ado, let's have a quick look at the table first. So, we are 4 points behind Lynx. So we can still finish in 7th. However, it looks to me like Lynx might have that sorted. I mean, they need a couple of points to secure that position. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. You never know, we could get lucky. Anyway, let's get into our first of those two games, this time against Lions. And here we go, then we're going to stick with the same team we've used for the past few games, I think. So we're going to go with Izam in goal. Of course, we only brought him in last video and he's already become our first choice goalkeeper. He's absolutely stunning. At left back then, we stick with Lucas Alonso, the Spaniard. The two in the middle are going to be Mark Pope, who's still getting better and better and better. Every single week he seems to just get better and better. He's a really good player, actually. Alongside of him, we've got another player we brought in last video, Gavizo, of course, from our youth academy. At right back then, we stick with Daniel Harris-Arnold, who again looks like a fantastic young player. In central defensive midfield, we have Claudio Almeida. Then the two centre mids we have is the Spaniard Casano. And alongside him, we have got Nick Campbell-Lean, who's been a very good player for us so far this season. Hoping he gets in the Gibraltar squad pretty soon. The two attacking midfielders, then we've got Jesus Cabanas up the left. And we have got John Williams up the right, who's been outstanding since he came in. And then our striker today is going to be Jose Recalde. Let's go, and hopefully we can get a victory here. We're going to tell them passionately that I'm expecting a win and for our good form to continue on. Here we go. Come on, lads. We're in the better fitness than them. They've got a few players that are a bit more tight. Well, saying that, they're actually alright, aren't they? It's the players on the bench they've got struggling. All of our players look pretty good, actually. We have it a bit longer off than some of the others. We've had about 3 or 4 weeks since the last game. I think it's been crazy. Already, it looks like we were going to struggle there, but we're fine. Right, so 13 minutes in. We're dominating possession, as we have done in nearly every game so far this season. We really are dominating that. It's just scoring the goals we seem to be struggling with. But they are on the break now. Harris-Arnold, here we go. We've got ourselves a highlight. Almeida's big ball in. Cabanas, he's been taken down. That's going to be a penalty. It is Nick Campbell-Lean who's scored, I think, every penalty he's had so far this season. I don't recall him missed any so far, which means this will probably be the one. You watch. Campbell-Lean. Oh my god, that was the worst penalty I've ever seen in my entire life. Wow. 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 Wow, wow, wow. That is... yeah. That is the worst penalty I've seen in my entire life. It's honestly shocking. Well, we're still dominating the game possession-wise. We've had more shots than they have. We should be 1-0 up, though, to be honest with you. I'm disappointed in Campbell-Lean there. Very disappointed. We're going to continue on. We're going to tell them that we're not pleased with that performance. Hopefully fire them up. It did work. Come on, guys. We're better than this other team. We really are. We should be winning this game easily. Recalde is not really impress me as much as I really hoped he would do. Seems to be very, what's the best way of putting it? Very inconsistent is probably the best way of putting it. I think we can probably go a bit more aggressive now, though, I think. We just haven't got another striker. We probably do need to get another striker at some point. We've got Tito de Torres and we've got Jeremy Lopez. Those are our two options here. I can also push Campbell Lean further forward. Cabanas and Williams are good where they are. I'm going to move Almeida and we're going to go with a second striker. We're going to bring on Jeremy Lopez in place of Almeida. Actually, no, we're not going to bring on Jeremy Lopez because he's not very good, is he? Let's bring on Tito de Torres, who I do know has scored some goals for us up front so far this season. He's a bit better at that option. I think in the summer we're definitely going to have a big clear out and we're definitely going to have a big refresh. Now we've had a season to get used to the team. I really want to develop a really good squad, and I think we can do that, and then next season obviously push to finish at least top half, but my aim is trying to get ourselves Europa League footballs. Cassano puts the ball in the back of the net. The midfielder gets us the goal, his first ever goal for the club, and he has just saved us a bit of embarrassment. Well, not embarrassment. It wouldn't be embarrassing to lose or draw against Lions, don't get me wrong, but we're pushing as hard as possible to try and get that position in the top of the second half of the division, that 7th place. Of course, it depends on what happens with links, but all we can do is win all of our games, and that is the plan. Right, so... Oh, Gavezo, what a tackle, my lad! Oh, and then they've given it straight back to them. Yeah, I think that new centre-back pairing of Gavezo and Pope is going to be very strong for us. Bugger! 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 We've only going to concede it, haven't we? Yeah, it's not ideal. I mean, there was that fantastic tackle by Gavezo, and then all that happens is we just give the ball straight back to them and then they go and score. It's very disappointing, to be honest. We should have done better than that, really. But of course, it's a very young team. We need to develop it. As we get older, we're going to get better and better. I think we're going to struggle to keep a hold of some of these players in the summer as well. I reckon that there's going to be some big clubs across Europe and some bigger clubs in the UK that are going to come in for some of our players. I think Easam and John Williams are going to be very, very difficult to keep a hold of. Anyway, it's a 1-1 draw. It's not ideal, and it does take away any opportunity we have now of finishing in that 7th position. So let's consolidate 8th in our final game of the season. Let's get straight into it. And here we go. This is the team we're going to be using today then. I have got a little bit outside the box. I've changed formation. And we're going to give a debut out as well. Now, I've had a look at it. We can't do anything now. We are fixed in 8th position. We can't go up. We can't go down. So why not just a bit of fun in this game. So we're going to stick with Easam in goal. The defence more or less stays the same with Alonso. At left back, of course, right back, we stick with Harris Arnold for his 4th appearance for the club. Of course, with Gavezo in centre-back as well. And alongside him, we bring back in Adam Curry, the player we signed in January. Then the 2 centre midfielders are going to be Cassano, the Spaniard. He's going to be playing alongside Nick Campbell-Lean. Then up the left, we're going to be going for a little bit of Jesus Cabanas, who has played 20 games for the club now. I think he's played every single league game. We've also got John Williams at the right. And then 2 strikers, we go with Yunus Arab, who's done very well in training this week and scored a couple for the under-18s. And he is going to be playing alongside the man making his debut here today, Dominic Gardner. 17-year-old striker, of course, from Gibraltar. I think we've had him all season. And this is going to be his first opportunity. So without further ado, let's get into the game. See if we can get ourselves a victory. I forgot to change this. We want to go positive. This is going to be a bit more of an attacking side, I think. That's the plan for this game anyway. My cat has all of a sudden become obsessed with the mouse moving. And now I can't see the screen because she sat in the way of it. Very useful of you. Now she's, yep. Okay, now she's trying to push the monitor over. Okay. I can't see what's going on. Move. Right, we've got a highlight. It's them, though, isn't it? Come on, get that ball back. Go on. Get the ball back. Green's ball into the middle. Curry heads it. Only as far as Rubio. He puts it just wide. Not the best start in the world. But now we do have the ball looking to move forward. It's a different formation than normal. A couple of new players in different positions. So it might... tactical familiarity is not going to be prime in this one. But hopefully we can pull it off as Williams now comes running down the right. I think our two players are sort of bumped into each other. So it's a bit difficult there. And we've been caught out. Big ball into the middle. Headed. And then Eason picks it up easily enough. Gavizo now big ball forward finding Cabanas. It was a fantastic ball actually, wasn't it? And Cabanas does have immense pace to get down that left hand side. Does he have the cross at the end of it as well? He doesn't know, not really. But Gardner gets it back to Cabanas, who cuts inside, takes a shot. Cabanas with his 8th goal of the season makes it 1-0 here against Boca Juniors. We want to end this season in a bang, really. Plus, a lot of these players are going to have to prove themselves that they're going to be good enough to keep around for next season as well. And Cabanas has been very up and down, I must admit. Very up and down so far this season. So, hopefully, we're seeing the good things to come from next season. He does have the ability. Just doesn't always bring it out, does he? That's the problem. And it was Gardner with the assist on his debut as well. Right, 30 minutes in. Big ball forward. Here's Alonso. Curry now, ball forward looking for Gardner. It's cleared by Barnett. Alonso now, Curry playing with it at the back. I don't like it when they do this sort of stuff because it's very easy to lose the ball, but now we do bring it forward. Gardner's on it, back to Cassano. Cassano's big ball over the top looking for Arab. He's in. Oh, it's saved by the keeper, Hamida. And we do get a corner. Big ball into mid. It's gone past everyone. It looks like Cassano's going to get on the end of it first, though, but he's lost it. What an absolute disaster that was. It's not been the most impressive first half, has it, really, for us? So we've been dominating the possession in most games and dominating the shots, but in this match we've had slightly more possession and equal shots, although our shots are much more on target than theirs are, which is good. But like I said, it's a new formation. It's something completely different to what the players are used to be playing in. So I'm quite happy with how things are going. I'm going to encourage them. I'm happy with how things are. And hopefully that's going to encourage them to push on in the second half. We do also have some useful players on the bench. Zamenio, Almeida, Pope, Recalde as well. Maybe we'll have to utilise one of those in the second half. I feel like next season my plan is to have a smaller squad but of higher quality. Because we have a lot of players in this squad at the moment, and a lot of players that I've not even given a single appearance to so far. And when you've only got 20 league games in a season, there's no need to have a squad of that size, especially when we're now using our youth academy and under 18s as well. So there's no need to have a squad of that size. So just to save a bit of money and to really invest in better players, not more players. It's quality over quantity is what we're going to be going for next season. Gardner heads that ball on. It's going to be caught by Cabanas. Gardner's been quite impressive in this game, though, I must admit. And if Cabanas can put that in, he doesn't. He does. No, the post. Oh! That was a disturbing noise. I do apologise for that noise. Yeah, it was embarrassing, wasn't it? Right, so we're in the hour mark now. Cabanas is doing pretty well. Gardner considering he's on his debut, is the man of the match at this point in time. So well done to him. It looks like we probably are going to make a substitution now. Then I'm going to bring on Almeida in place of Campbell-Lean, who's not playing that well here today. It's not Almeida's favoured position, this one, is it really? But we're going to give him an opportunity to show what he can do. And let's also bring on Zemenyo in place of Curry. And I think we'll do that for now. I mean, this could very well be the last appearance for some of these players in this squad. Like I said, we're going to have a very brutal summer, I think. We've had a whole season now to analyse the squad and the team and that sort of stuff. And like I said, there will be wholesale changes to the point where I think I'm going to have to do another video solely to showcase the squad and what we've changed in it. So the ball comes forward now. I think I do have my own little way I like to do things. I like to have two players in every position in each squad. That's always been my plan. So 2 goalkeepers, 2 right mids, 2 right backs, 2 left backs, 2 centre backs, that sort of thing. Obviously, it's not always as simple as that because some players can play several positions, but as long as I've got players to cover each position twice, then obviously you've got the reserves, then you've got the under-18s as well. It's pretty useful to have. Cabanas now down the left-hand side once again. Cuts it back. Gardner's there. That's a great tackle, but Cabanas gets the ball back across, and again, it's cleared by the defender. That's the words I'm looking for. Come on. Come on. Come on. We've got to hold out here by the looks of it and just get the 1-0 win. It's not ideal. I would like to better than a 1-0 win, but a win's a win, especially when you change formation. Then again, we've got a bit of a knack for giving away last-minute goals, and today is no different. Oh, he's disallowed. Oh, thank God for that. I thought we'd bugger that other one up then, but no, it was disallowed. Yeah, we've given away quite a lot of last-minute equalisers this season, I feel, and that could have been another one. And here we go. We're just going to see out the last few moments. We'll have a quick look at the squad before we leave as well. Just a rough sort of idea of how the season finished, who won it and all that sort of stuff. And also who scored our goals and assists and that sort of stuff. Williams' ball in. Again, all the way across the front. It's going to be Gardner who gets there. Gardner's impressed me today, actually. He has impressed me, and I feel like he is going to get more football next season. Here's Zemenyo. Plays the ball back to Alonso, who plays the big ball forward, looking for Arab, who heads it on. And Hamida, the keeper, picks it up. Oh, no, they're through again. Don't do this. Oh, my God, they've done it. Oh. Right. Yeah. We're really going to have to think about this, aren't we, in the summer? We're going to have to think about what we're going to do. Because we're giving away far too many last-minute equalisers. I mean, who was that who got caught a position? Was that Cavizzo? Who are you? Who are you? No, you. You. 17? Who's number 17? I don't know, I'll have to have a look at that, but that was disappointing. That was disappointing to give away that last minute equaliser again. It's not good enough. We've got to be winning that game. We've got to be winning that game. Right, so this is how the league finishes then for us. Lynx are going to stay in 7th place no matter what. And Magpies are going to stay in 9th place no matter what as well. So Europa FC win the league and go into the Champions League. St. Joseph's gets 2nd, which is very impressive, ahead of Lincoln Red Imps. And then Man 62 get that final Europa League spot. But you can really see the difference. The top 3 teams so much stronger than the rest and run away with that position. Into the cups then. The Pepe Reyes Cup has not happened yet. So the Gibraltarian Rock Cup was won by Lincoln Red Imps. They beat Leaks in the final. The Bright Stars Trophy was won by Lincoln Red Imps, who beat Lions in the trophy. You never guess what? The Gibraltar Cup was won by Lincoln Red Imps, who beat Boca Juniors. So although they finished 3rd in the league, they did win all 3 of the domestic cups, which is a very good season for them as well. And they're going to get themselves into the Europa League. So we look at our squad. Let's see what happened here. Selection info. That's not what I wanted. There we go. So this season, our highest appearances went to Nick Campbell-Lean with 26 games. Then Cabanas had 24, Pope with 21, 20 for Alonso and Meigs, Zamenyo got 19. Splain with 18. Lopez with 16. There was 11 for Arab. There was 11 as well for Dan Osborne. 9 for Recalde. So quite a mixture, but of course you can see really our core at the top there. But we have replaced a few of those players now in our first team. Goals-wise, the majority of our goals came from Jesus Cabañas. Scored 8 goals in his 24 appearances. I'm not happy with that, to be honest. That shows the problem. I think Recalde, as you can see, 5 goals in 9 games is pretty good. So we'll definitely be trying to utilise him a bit more next season. But Cabañas with 8 goals from 24 games, being a left winger, is not ideal. We want to be getting more goals from the front men. 5 for Lopez as well. 4 for Campbell Lean. I think they were all penalties though. Splain got 4. I think they were all free kicks. Arab got 3, but I'm pretty sure they're all in the same game. And then a dot around goals here and there for other people. Assist-wise, again, it's Jesus Cabañas, who is wanted by someone. Who's he wanted by? Boca Juniors. Well, you're not getting him. He's obviously been our most creative and useful player this season. 4 assists as well for Campbell Lean. 4 for Mark Pope from centre-back. That's quite impressive. 4 for Splain, 3 from Lopez, and 2 for Alonso. Like I said, I'm going to have to look through this a bit more now and try and plan out our next season. We're going to clear away a lot of the dead wood, and we're going to have a much more focused team next season that's going to be a lot stronger, and hopefully we can push for a Europa League spot. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, please do hit a like and of course subscribe if you want to see some more. Next time we'll come back and I will showcase the squad that we have built ready for Season 2, and hopefully it'll be good enough to really impress next year, because we struggled the first half of this season. It's been a strong second half, but we need to be a lot better next year. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.